My correct and wonderful people, welcome back again to our Rise Blog TV, where we dey give Natanda and we won't get this really fly up and down from inside the palace of Ileife. Right now, my correct and wonderful people, Olori Lizzy has started ranting inside the palace of Ileife. She is running riots with her mouth right now in the palace of Ileife, saying, Olori Miriam has given birth in the palace of Ileife. But when she was doing my own, nobody came for me. And when Queen Naomi was telling Olori Lizzy that she should what? That she will see that why she is supporting these Oloris in the palace of Ileife, that nothing, I said absolutely nothing will work for her in the palace. But she did not agree. Yes, she did not agree with Queen Naomi, but rather she was still following the Oloris. Right now, it don't shock her for inside the palace of Lefe. She's not saying what they are doing, what Olori Ashley did, Olori Miriam did. That Kabiyesi is not what? That Kabiyesi did not say anything against it. But now she has given birth to twins. And now the one which shockalize everybody is now the one that we're now asking Olori Lizzy. Olori Lizzy asked a question. Are you sure it is Onirisha that what? That is the father of these children? Allegedly, my correct and wonderful people. The palace, Kasala, don't boss. Big Kasala, don't boss for inside the palace of Lefe. Yes. Because if you look at this question which he asked in the palace of Lefe, we know all these things are going to come. But we're not knowing that it is going to come from one of the what? Of the Ifa wives. Or is she saying it out of jealousy? Is she saying it out of that she has given birth? Olori Ashley has Olori Miriam has given birth, that she herself has not given birth in the palace of Ife. Let us know where she is coming from. Is it from the angle of pains, or is it the angle of jealousy? Is she trying to find favor from outside the palace of Ife? That is the question right now we are asking. That is the question we are asking right now in the palace of Ife. But my correct and wonderful people, is Olori Lizzy really right in what she's saying? Is Olori Lizzy really right in everything that she's saying? Before we continue again, I say make I greet all of you now one by one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time and the place you come across this our channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget to share. And please don't forget to drop your comments on the comment section so we can interact on the issues where they fly up and down from inside the palace of Ileife. Because right now, Kasala don't bust for inside the palace. Oh. Yes, questions and questions are now flying up and down in the palace of Ife. They are now asking different questions inside the palace of Ife. Are you sure it's Olori Miriam this one? Are you sure it's Olori? But all of us can see Olori Miriam because I posted it on the shot that Olori Miriam in the what? In the hospital with some Ileife elders who were praying for her. But Olori Lizzy is talking out of pain. Olori Lizzy is speaking out of what? Of pains. That is it. So my correct and wonderful people, how will I take see this matter? The moment I saw this alleged information from the internet space, I was like, hey, is this what everything is going to be? Is this how all the whole things are going to be? Is this the propaganda they are going to continue pushing inside the palace of living? That is it. Is this the propaganda they are going to be pushing inside the palace of living? Or will Kabiyesi continue doing all these things against his will? But we know that Olori Lizzy is coming out of let's say out of pains and saying different things. Yes, she's saying different because she was like, I lost my pregnancy, all those kind of things. But let's just keep our finger crossed and let's see if Kabiyesi, on the other hand, is going to turn the issue or is even going to what? Succumb or condole with Olori Lizzy in the palace of Ife. There are things that are something that they are not going to say, but these Oloris in the palace can still say it. Yes, they can still say it. So, my correct and wonderful people, looking at how all these things are really, really going on inside the palace of Lefe, looking at how everything is really, really going on, you know that go no go at all at all. Yes, you will not say yes. So everything for inside the palace of Lefe is now going different and different. That is it. So my correct and wonderful people, Olori Lizzy, right inside the palace of Lefe, is what? Saying her own. Yes, she's now saying her own. But let us just keep our finger crossed and let's see how everything is going to turn out. Let's keep our finger crossed and see if Kabiyesi will turn the issue. But she has been saying her own. We know the no love, no lust, uh, 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 um, um, this thing in the palace of Lefe. But let's just keep our finger crossed. Let's see how everything is going to be. Let's see if Kabiyesi or if Queen Olori Lizzy is saying the truth in the palace. But right now, we'll still continue saying a very, very massive congratulations to Olori Miriam in the palace of Lefe. 2026 has been our own year. 2026 has been a year of what? Of double blessings in the palace of Lefe. We can't take her joy away from her. We heard Queen Naomi also visited the hospital with gifts. Yes, with gifts. But let's just keep continue what? Sticking to the matter. And my correct and wonderful people, it is thank you and God bless you all.